just showing you how to take a 6-inch die and make a 12-inch cut. I have lined up 2 pieces of paper at the same time, and I'm putting some painter's tape here, some mint tape there. My die is actually bowed a little, so I don't want it to slip as we go through the machine. What we're making is this pretty 12-inch border, and I think I'm going to use, I've been using my Magic Mat. I don't want this to shift, I want to see it, so I'm going to use a clearer mat so I can see where I'm at. Now I'm putting my layers in. There's 4 layers. There's the bottom layer, there's a shim for skinny dies, and all I'm doing is extending the cut. I lined up the edge, and I'm going to do it on the other side also so you'll be able to see the setup. So I had a cut here, and then I laid the die on top to continue the cut. Now this pressure going through 2 pieces is a bit, so sometimes it leaves some on your die and you can just take it off after. And I just use a fingernail. A scraper would work fine too. Okay, now we're going to take the same die, and we had cut the first one in the center of the border paper, and now we're going to go down to the other end. Underneath I have a piece of glitter paper, which is for the other side of the layout, and I actually left them together because that helped me line up the center of my cut. So now I'm placing the mint tape on anything that will tear, and putting a little bit of the painter's tape on there to hold it in place. And remember that the die has a little, about a 1/16, not even, overhang. So I'm just crossing it over a little bit. Tape's in the way there. And lining this up for the end of the 12-inch paper. This does not go on the paper I'm using, so I'm putting that tape there. Any paper that I'm using, I find the mint tape comes off a little easier. And at the bottom, because my die is bowed a little, I'm putting a piece of tape over it. Okay, we'll now run it through the machine again. Deep impression. Okay, run it through the machine. And now I should have a 12-inch piece. Remove my tape, just everywhere. I think it was last week I was doing layout number 3, or starting layout number 3, and I took off a whole bunch of paper. And so I find this mint tape from scrapbook.com does not stick as much as the painter's tape. It also doesn't stay down as well, so there's 6 of one, half a dozen of another. So I remove my die, and hopefully I have a 12, I see one little place here that needs to be trimmed off. Didn't cut all the way through. We'll see if it cut through Yes, I missed a piece there. So because it's on the glitter paper, I don't think the sewing lines will show. But I'm not running it through the die again and risking it. So this comes right off. We have two borders, not perfectly even in the middle, but pretty close. And when you place these borders on your layout, and we're talking about layout number 4 now, of So Lovely. When you place these on, on the pages, on the layouts, you're gonna leave a trim. And because they were cut at the same time, they should match up perfectly. So that will just look lovely. So there's my finished product. Don't know how much was in the view screen, I forgot to check, but that'll give you an idea how to cut. This must be this one. How to cut a 12-inch border from a 6-inch die. Thank you. Have a great day.